Hey everybody, Namo here. It's been a little bit since I've done a Transformers video, but here I am. Today I am focusing, let's see where I can point to them in here, on the Jetfire Evolution Collection I just completed. So if you've noticed before, I only had 3, now I have 5. I mean, probably can't because, you know, that looks a little blurry. The picture quality is not the best. Cheap equipment. You know, I'm not making money on this, so like I said, if you've noticed before, I had 3, now I have 5. That is all of the official Hasbro release Jetfires in the G1 aesthetic. There's been multiple other Jetfires, like I think it was Cybertron or Energon, something like that. It didn't look anything like G1 Jetfire, Skyfire, whatever we want to call them. That's why he's definitely not sitting up there with them. So let me grab them. Let me just show them off real quick. And then we're going to figure out which ones we're going to go through first. And here we are. Kind of hard to hold. Keep from hitting the mic, but there they are. You see them all? So that is the Cyber Battalion, the one you can get at Walgreens. Here's the Classics version. This one has blown me away with how good of a figure it is. Don't hit the mic. We have the Thrilling 30 Jetfire. We have the I just lost the blast effect. Oh well. We have the Siege Commander class Jetfire. I'm going to set that big boy on the floor. And then, as we've seen in an unboxing recently, which, I mean, you saw the Classics in the same one, but this one you didn't see all put together. These are the 3D printed replacement armor, gun, and even little gun clip that goes on his wrist. But that is the G1. We will get to him another time. I believe today, let me get all these kind of out of the way. That one's amazing. We'll get to him too. Today we're going to look at the Cyber Battalion. Get the weakest one out of the way. So he does come with 2 blasters. There we go. So they're both molded the exact same. They're identical guns. So I can show you one and you've seen both. But this is what he looks like in robot mode. He's not that bad in robot mode. I like the battle mask face. I've always preferred the battle mask face. Never really preferred the the Skyfire face. I think the closest representation of that would be the Siege. Never really cared for that. I always prefer the battle mask. So, him having a solid battle mask face definitely made it a little bit nicer. So, see, he does have a swivel for a head. He has a swivel on his shoulder. I don't know if you can hear that. It is a ratcheted shoulder. He does have a joint for an elbow, no wrist articulation. He can move his leg out, he can move his leg forward and back. Again, another ratchet, a soft ratchet. He does not have knee bend. It's all solid molding. He does have foot articulation. It's more for transformation. And that's pretty much it. I mean, he's a pretty basic figure. He was $20 when I picked him up. I still think that's a little bit overpriced, but every single figure in the Cyber Battalion line seems to be $20, seems to be about the same size, seems to be about the same quality. I mean, look at the hollowness of his arms and legs. It's, you know, cheap, but still decent. This is not the best figure I've ever owned or played with. It's definitely not the worst, though. My biggest complaint is the shoulder transformation. You have to pop them out, and as you just saw, it takes some time. It takes some effort. When I was first transforming him, yeah, I thought I was going to break him. It's been a while since I've done this transformation, so let's see if I even remember it. I believe these... you turn his head around, you put... oh, yeah, okay. So you spin his head around, you put his earpieces down. They are supposed to just kind of slip through the nose cone. There we go. It snaps in place. Or the cockpit, I should say. Flip up the nose cone. Then you can flip the earpieces back up so they're not, you know, sticking out. The shoulders fold down. Let's see what else we've got. I don't fully remember everything. Okay, so the legs come together here. Those two little pegs slide together. Flip his backpack down. Fold the wings out. And it just snaps in place. Again, a little bit of force is needed sometimes. So you're going to leave his arms flat out, but extend them. Fold the shoulders down. And then there's a notch here and a peg there on the wing. And it just clips in. Same on this side. Then you fold these up, fold his feet down, and that's it. From the top, it actually looks really good. It looks great. Not so much on the bottom. Completely hollow chest cavity. Thankfully, because you turn the head round backwards, you don't have visible head syndrome as much. He does have a working landing gear right there, but he has two molded landing gear on his knee pads. But it's like, oh, those are legs, those are arms, that looks like a chest, and hey, I think that's a head. You know, it's the typical plain Transformer. I don't even know what you call it. It's a problem. Because there's not too many plane Transformers that the underside looks good. A few of these that I have do the job pretty well, but this one definitely not. Like I said, it's the most basic, most cheapest one of the 5 that I have. And I believe with his weapons, they can go on his shoulders like this. They can plug it into these little spots on his wing. They don't hold the best, but like that. But yeah, for a basic toy, it's actually really, really nice. Pretty simple transformation. Again, the worst part is getting the shoulders to clip in and getting them to clip out. I know a lot of people had the biggest problem with Power of the Prime Starscream and his under plane mode. This one's just as bad. It's just as bad, but all in all, it's not that bad of a figure. I'm not going to, completely destroy a figure as far as, you know, this thing's terrible except for Thrilling 30 Blitzwing. That one was absolutely horrendous, and I just popped his ears off. So we're just going to pop them right back on, if we can. There we go. Okay. Fold them up, flip his head back around. So then we untab this. Okay, that's never been a problem before. There we go. That's never been a problem before. And of course, it wants to show that it can be an issue while I have it on camera. So yeah, altogether the robot mode looks good. The plane mode looks good when you're looking at it from the top. The transformation's simple, basic. The shoulders, snapping them in, snapping them out is a real pain in the butt. Apparently, detaching this, you know, the back of it to form the backpack from the legs is a problem. But altogether, pretty decent figure. So, like I said, this is the worst one out of the 5. So I can't wait to get into the rest of them. So if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. I also have a Discord. You can jump on there. The link is in the description. You can talk with me that way. I have notifications set up for when I post to YouTube, when I post to Twitter. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My links are in the description. My handles are at the outro of the video. Other than that, you know, just thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. And I really can't wait to get into the rest of them. So let me know which one you want to see next in the comments. I definitely want to leave my favorite one for last, which is going to be the Classics Jetfire, because, well, we'll just get into that when we get into that. So stay tuned. We'll get into them. We'll get into the rest of them. Let me know which one should be next. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.